Alright. Yep. We're back. Alright, we're back with another one. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. We're good. Everything should be good. Alright, this one, we're reacting to some videos. Actually, we're gonna react to some videos. Hold on, actually. Alright. Yep, we're back. You feel me? Yeah, this one we're reacting to some videos, you feel me? I realized that if I'm gonna start doing this, I'm gonna actually need like a better microphone than this weak ass one. This one is really supposed to be like her, going outside in public shit. But yeah, man. Other than that, the only thing I wanted to talk about, have to bring up is the fact that just ignore my outro in the last one. It's gonna have to change. It got copyrighted. Or yeah, it's the reason why the video got copyrighted. Actually, I can't use that song, obviously. I mean, it was really good. I thought it was a really good song, just for like my name and whatnot. Like it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like too much profit or some shit. Like OBH means only blue hundreds. So I thought it was like pretty slick thing to add as my outro. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to change that. But yeah, man, I guess I'm just have to figure out. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute before I actually like come up with like a dedicated song to the outros. You feel me? So yeah, it's gonna be a minute. I think it's gonna be like a beat. Hopefully, one that's not copyrighted for real. I mean, most of them are, but like a not popular one that sounds good. I don't know, something like that I can use, and don't have to worry about that because I want to be able to like eventually get monetized, something like that. Especially when I start picking up like a lot of viewers and everything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna for sure, try to keep these videos monetized and not copyright. You know what I mean? Or copyrighted or whatever. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So what we're gonna be reacting to is basically the Superman trailer. I mean, I've seen it, so technically this isn't like my first reaction, but it really is. Cause like I never actually seen the full thing, like myself. Like I seen clips of it, so technically this will be the first one. And I also am going to be reacting to like some different things today. This is like probably like the only video I'm actually going to be posting today though. But the other two ones I'm gonna. This is just going to be me explaining the reason why like I'm going to be wearing the same thing in two different videos. It's going to be pretty much me just reacting in like the same day or something like that, or whatever. So I'm not going to try to do too much explaining because I feel like I'm wasting a little bit of time I could be using to get in the video. So without further ado, you feel me? Boom. If you hear me say boom, that's just for my editing self, so I know to start the video. Bro, I honestly, I'm not trying to do too much talking, but bro, I really am hyped for this movie. I know it comes out in a month, but bro, this shit gonna be live. Bro. I might post this video on TikTok, because I am actually gonna see this shit. I'm gonna see this shit on Premiere for sure. Oh, bro. What is pop? Oh yeah, that gotta be. You feel me? This crypto getting whistled and shit. That's so dope though. Like that nigga James Gunn low key. I'm not gonna act like it's like the craziest out about thinking, but no one really implemented that or ever thought of that. You feel me? All the Superman movies and shit.
Take me home.
But I also don't think they had the graphics to be able to do it. You feel me? Yeah, this shit look dope as shit. I always liked the visuals when I seen the clips.
Superman.
Like nigga wishing for Superman and shit. Oh, that nigga just came. Like so, like a little pillar of hope. This is crazy. And but I fuck with the Fortress of Solitude, or you know, I like the design of it. Like it looks so clean in the movie, bro. Like, and I know they said they used the same animation of him flying in Black Adam. I'm gonna pause it right here. Yeah, pause it right on July 11th. Yeah. So honestly, I think no, I don't think. I know for a fact that they use the same animation or you know kind of CGI for the flying in Black Adam. I'm not sure if you guys watched that piece of shit. My gosh, bro, waste of fucking time. Now honestly, was it Superman? Who was it that I seen that I thought he was going against? I swear it was Superman. On me, like in the trailer, I swear Superman was in the trailer and he was supposed to go against that nigga. Or I thought he was supposed to go against that nigga. Cause I went to see that movie with my girl or my ex now. You know, long ass time ago I seen that bitch. And bro, we was both thinking we was gonna see that bitch. You feel me? We was gonna see like the craziest fight, but no. And it was just like the biggest waste of time ever. It really wasn't even we wasn't really watching that movie at that point, bro. That shit was ass. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, I know they said they used the same CGI for the flying, but bro, I think for this one, the reason why it looks better is because of the fact that I think they get more angles and it just looks nicer. It looks way cleaner because you know all the different angles they could get while using. Like I think it was the same CGI, but just like different angles, and they were able to get more shit out of it. And shit, I don't know, it just makes it look more interesting. If that even makes sense. Okay, this next one, gotta wait to see which one exactly I'm playing. Okay, this one's a week ago. This one just came out a week ago, and I'm gonna start it right now. Boom.
Superman.
Oh yeah.
The most powerful being on planet Earth.
I know, doesn't what's his name, like Lex Luthor have like this thing of trying to be like the strongest man on Earth, and then here's another nigga that's actually the strongest man on Earth. You know, they could prove that shit too.
Destroy him.
I thought that was kind of like a dope dynamic between them. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's the same thing with Doctor Doom and Reed Richards. I like that. I think that's a little vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll kill them too.
Damn, he on smoke. What the fuck? Talking about who raised you, bitch? I'll kill them niggas too. Okay, no, they go. No, if he actually on timing, bro. If he's actually on timing, this might be some shit. I'm not gonna lie.
No matter what you do to me, Luther.
Okay, nah, look, I didn't see that. I never seen this part. Okay, no, this is dope. This is dope. I think I only seen the first, you know, the first one that just popped up. I didn't see the other ones. But I did see this clip. For me, I thought that shit was dope as fuck. For me, I thought that shit was dope as fuck. That's what really made me think that it was gonna be like, you know, very expressive and like fun. You feel me? Not just some boring dark shit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the Man of Steel one was ass or nothing. But bro, they even got what's his name? Mr. Terrific? Nigga, they got Mr. Terrific in this bitch. With the fucking T-Spheres. And they got Mr. Terrific in this bitch, bro. What the fuck? That's crazy. I thought that was like a good thing to add. Yeah, and I seen this part too with the lasers. Now that combo is tough. Oh yeah, this shit gonna be crazy. This shit gonna be crazy. As long as the fight scenes keep me entertained and I'm not disappointed. Yep, and there you feel me, the angles. You feel me, the angles. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. As long as like that shit's keeping me entertained, I don't think I'm gonna have like any issues with it. You feel me? I don't think I'm gonna have any issues with it, bro.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, and I did watch this part. I like this interview with Lois Lane.
Sure.
You feel me? I think it gives this nigga a little bit more character. Cause I feel like niggas like low key like sleep on him because they don't really know his character. Like they just see him around. Like Batman. I'm not gonna say Batman got more shows or anything. I'm not sure if that's true, but it low key feels like that. You feel me? And every Batman movie is way better than a Superman movie.
That's funny.
No, I'm gonna pause it right here at the war
Not
part.
war.
On the fire and shit. Yeah, like, well, where we at? 42 seconds. Okay. So yeah, bro. What was I saying? Yeah, I think Superman don't really get as much, like, he don't get seen as much as Batman or something like that. So like he low key is kind of underrated when it comes to shit like, you know, his movies, and they don't really even know because like even his personality is like it's not really like fully shown or whatever. Like, you know, Batman is really easy to get that dark sense, you know, that little, you feel me? It's like, I don't know, it's a big contrast. Like it's easier to like notice it. But it's obvious that one's like more of a lighter character, one's more of a darker, but it's just like I feel like with that darker tone, it's easier to really set it, if that makes sense. Well, bro, low key, it's like more serious, so you do take it more serious naturally, if I'm not wrong. But here we go, boom. Or hold on. Not yet, hold on. Now. Boom.
Maybe.
Alright.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman.
Superman?
You consult with the president.
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing
will cause
anybody except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I seen the same clip in the last one.
Question myself in the same situation and consider the
Are
consequences.
they just reusing the same clips? That's crazy. I was just like following this shit. Now I heard that tank is Ultraman or something like that, and the black nigga is also Ultraman too. But I could be wrong. No. Hold on. I'm gonna pause right here in the flying building part. What? That's 126. All right. So what I was saying was, I know the black nigga's Ultraman, and like that's like already set in stone. But I remember like the dude in the armor is like from a different country or something, and he low-key started some shit in a different country. So like it sounds like it's already gonna be something like, you know, pretty interesting, you feel me? It sounds like it's gonna be something pretty interesting. Alright, here we go, boom. The Force of Solitude is always gonna look tough to me in this movie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they did that big one with that shit, I ain't gonna lie. The Force of Solitude look tough as fuck. I mean, Force of Solitude look tough as fuck.
That's what makes you who you are.
Oh yeah, that's for sure pop. I'm already knowing.
Superman. He's not a man.
But the Man of Steel, they did a really good job with the pop. I always liked it, that one scene
Somehow the
where he like,
one is the entire world's.
hold on, let me pause real quick at this little, ooh. Okay, with the kid saving, where we at? Or he holding the flying shit, 212. Alright, so boom. Yeah, man, I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say they did better with the dad in the Man of Steel. Or I don't know if they're gonna do better. I just know that they did good with the dad in the Man of Steel because like, I feel like it was tough how he took the secret to the grave, literally, bro. Nigga was like, you know, someone's about to come save him and shit. He was like, nah, bro. I got it, bro. I'll take this shit to the grave. Dead ass. He was dead ass. You know, it was just like, I don't know. It was way more serious with the secret. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Is it really a secret though? Let's keep it a bucky, bro. I think he may have took that shit to the grave for no reason. Let me just turn the lighting on. I always forget to turn that bitch on. All right. Damn. The whole time I had no lighting. What? Okay, it is what it is. I mean, I already got pretty good lighting anyway. It's a pretty good video, so fuck it. Fuck it. Alright, is everything turned on? Alright, yep. Oh shit. Alright, let me get to 212 one more time. And he said he's an it. Alright. Now for my editing self, boom.
I will not
2 seconds after the boom.
accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Yeah, him fighting the kaiju and shit. They love spinning the same clips, but I like the fact that they're showing the fact that we got I forgot his name, Green Gardner? Some Gardner? I know his name is some Gardner. You feel me? I know he's like the kind of like the hated Green Lantern or some shit. Like in in that little Green Lantern community. Oh, that's so dope, bro. I mean, that's so dope though. Cause like I really fuck with crypto. The fact that they added crypto, and I like the fact that this is based off like the actual comics and shit. I know, like I think the Batman Superman vs Superman one was, but they didn't really do a good job with it. But I know James Gunn did a good job with this one because like he even added the I forgot what they're called, the fucking robots. You know what I mean? In the Fortune Sawtooth, yeah, they're in the comics and shit. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure like that it's like a really good accurate interpretation. Alright, so I'm finna start the one that came out a month ago. In 2 seconds. So, boom. Alright, here we go.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah,
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
sure.
Yeah, sure. I hope this movie, because I really am hyped for this movie, bro. And I hate when I get hyped for movies and they don't like meet my expectation, bro. I'm
Recently,
not gonna
you've
lie.
come under a lot of fire for what some
It's a
might.
lot of fun.
People didn't like Thunderbolts, but I really like the Thunderbolts. I'm not gonna lie.
Today,
The reason why I don't like saying the name
your
is
actions.
because it's I'm pause on. Oh yeah, and I know that nigga's Rick Flag. Let me take the time. It's 36 seconds in the vid. Okay, yeah, I noticed that's Rick Flag and shit. And what was I gonna say before that though? Oh, let me see. Fuck. How did that slip my mind? Damn, I forgot. Don't smoke. Don't smoke, man. Fuck. Alright, we going back to 30 seconds, man. I'm probably gonna have to cut a lot of this out. Just off the fact that I just remembered what I was gonna I just remembered what I was gonna talk about. Go. Yeah, and I noticed that in the 36-second mark that is Rick Flag. And I thought that was cool. That they added brothers or am I saying his name right? Oh, let me search this up real quick. Cause what's the name Pop is in this movie, right? I swear what's the name Pop in the movie. Hold on. DC Flag. I gotta remember the names though. Rick Flag. This is that. Oh, Rick Flag Senior. So he is Rick Flag. I was like, why am I saying it's the same name? That was what throwing me off, but it makes sense. Yeah, it's Rick Flag Senior. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's Pop. I'm gonna pause it right now. Okay, boom.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a
But
country.
yeah.
This is how you're gonna be?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh yeah, before I get into that, 45 seconds. Yeah, bro. I was gonna say, yeah, they said Thunderbolts was ass, and I actually thought that shit was pretty good. Like, it was pretty good shit. And you know what? Fuck it, we're going 36 seconds. And we're gonna have to cut all that out just because I don't feel like, you feel me? Or whatever. I don't feel like doing all that bullshit, bro. Yeah. Alright, yeah. As I was saying, I noticed that was Rick Flag. I fucked up the editing or whatever, or some bullshit. And yeah, or I didn't fuck up the editing. I fucked up the video, basically. But yeah, I noticed that was Rick Flag and whatever, or Rick Flag Senior, Deuce Pops. I thought that was an interesting thing that they thought of adding and shit like that. I think he even appears in or he's going to appear and Peacemaker. And I don't even know why niggas hate Peacemaker. Like that shit is fire as hell. And another show that I was actually going to initially bring up before the cut was Thunderbolts. And a lot of niggas hated Thunderbolts for no fucking reason. I thought that shit was actually pretty fire, even though like I get it, like it's like 80 super soldiers against an immovable object. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is we talking about? Basically a god nigga though, not even an immovable object, my bro, like a god. You feel me? So like, I get it, but you know, it didn't really make that much sense. Not 80 super soldiers, you know, like 4 or 6. I don't know. It's quite a bit, but a niggas is like, you know, saying, yeah, bro, that shit didn't make no fucking sense. They pretty much won with the power of friendship. But nah, dude, like, I don't know. I feel like, hold on, let me not fuck up the mic. I feel like it made sense. And even how, like, they kind of, like, you know, had to calm him down. It wasn't necessarily like, yeah, we beat him. It's like, yeah, we had to calm him down so we could win. That was some shit, you feel me? So like I don't know, I just liked it. Like I thought the movie was dope, and I thought it was like you know the jump with what's his face? The jump with fucking not Bucky, just John Walker, U.S. agent. Yeah, that's what he's called. Yeah, that I thought it was like a good showing of like the serum and shit. Not necessarily the best though, because when I seen that wall shit. When I seen them lifting that wall, I was like, nah, bro. They low-key looking weak as shit right now. They got 2 super soldiers. 3, actually. Counting Bucky, you feel me? So, I was like, I don't know. But I thought it was dope how they did show that jump, though. I was like, okay, like, it's a cool little part of the ability we didn't really see yet. You know, him getting like pretty much like a you know, crazy bounce or some shit. But yeah, I'm going to pause it right now. So... Because I'm about 30 minutes, so I don't want to be too long. 26. Alright, so. Alright, yeah, 26:12. Yeah, we gotta. Alright, so. Boom. Alright.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
Is Superman?
As a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing anybody except for
Consult with him is crazy.
and doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy.
Oh, that's dope.
Disappear.
They came to help him out and shit. See, they recognize him as the hero. Fucking me.
Your choices.
Honestly, I don't think he looks as like I don't know as good of a Superman as Henry Cavill.
That's
But
makes you
hey, man,
who you are.
you feel me? Hey.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it. He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
I will
He's not a man. He's an it.
accept that.
I
And
claim
it's like he can't accept that he's stronger. Oh yeah, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Nah, facts. Oh, me. That's dope. That's dope. He said, "Fuck that shit. I'm going out right now, bitch." Let me put on the glasses. They never know. All right, the fat S. Yep, there it goes, man. That is the Superman trailer video for you guys, or reaction video. And yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this movie. And I don't know, like I always come out a little bit, like I always come out the movie theater sometimes a little bit disappointed. Like a good example would be the Captain America Brave New World movie. That shit was ass. You cannot convince me otherwise. They made what they called the Snake Society. They did the worst interpretation of the comics of those niggas. It was such a waste of time, bro. Hold on, let me just take all this off. Since we're done with this video. And yeah, that was basically the worst interpretation I've ever seen of, any of the movies they've had, you feel me? Just, it was fucking ass. And like, bro, it's funny because when I was watching the movie, I mean, I know like I talk a lot, even through the theaters. I'm not gonna lie, I might be the worst person to be in the theater with it, bro. My mind's gonna be blown every fucking 2 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck? This, that, you feel me? I mean, I'm not, okay, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but I am kind of like that, I will admit. But I will admit, sometimes I can be a little annoying. But, getting to the point. Oh, yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, yeah, getting to the point, I thought it was really ass. I didn't think Revenue World had enough depth to it. And I was saying, like, randomly, in the movie, when I was watching it, I was like, what the fuck? I'm thinking, like, the dude that took the serum, or, whatever gamma radiation shit he had, incident, I thought the Red Hulk, I thought that nigga was like a ex-soldier or some shit. I didn't think he was the president. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would a fucking, a nigga that can literally turn into a fucking humongous monster and destroy shit be the fucking president? You know what I mean? I thought that shit didn't make sense. And it was like actual surprise that he was president. And my cousin was looking at me crazy and shit like I was retarded. Like, bro, you didn't know that? Like, fuck no, I didn't know that. It didn't make sense. I honestly thought like it was gonna be like a surprising team up with the with Cap, the new Cap. And I didn't like the fact that, he didn't take the serum. So it's like, he's just a normal nigga just flying around and shit. It's like, you know what I mean? And it's like they kind of do, I don't know. They just did a terrible job with that shit. And even with the grandpa nigga, bro, I could not stop laughing at the grandpa nigga, bro. Like, the way they had him moving and the CGI for it, bro, was just so fucking ass to me. Like, when he hopped out the window and landed, it didn't look right. It was looking goofy. And even when he was running, bro, like, I know he's an old nigga and he can't really run probably in real life, the actual actor. But, bro, like, that nigga was moving like straight ass, bro. Like, he had like shit in his ass straight up. Like, he was moving terrible, bro. I just hated the movie. I hated the movie. It was probably the worst Captain America movie ever. Now, and they're not even all that good. Besides, I think the first Avenger one or the Winter Soldier one. Those are the best ones. Other than that, they're all ass. You feel me? I feel like a lot of the solo movies are ass. But not even the Spider-Man one. The Spider-Man one is low-key good. I did low-key, like those when I was like a little younger or something like that. I remember like enjoying those. But, yeah. What other standalone movies are good? I mean, Iron Man is pretty fire. But we're talking about DC right now. Yeah, Superman, I think is gonna be pretty good for me. You feel me? I wasn't really disappointed with like the other movies I seen recently, which was Sinners and Thunderbolts, and they were pretty good in my opinion. So yeah, man, I'm excited for it. You feel me? And I guess I'm in this bitch right now. So catch y'all niggas. You feel me? I'll catch y'all niggas next time.
Down, boy. Celebrate,